from a market's perspective, what are people looking for right now? What are they most worried about right now?
Yeah, good to be with you, Brian. And we've been surveying our readers since before the pandemic, but we're always looking at what they're looking at because they come to us to learn about things that they're confused about in the markets or if they're trying to make a decision. So in our latest survey, which just wrapped up last week, we found that 20% are very worried about their investments. Brian, believe it or not, that's down 9% from September when everybody was scared. A little 20% rally in the Dow will help things a little bit. Softer talk from the Fed. 20%, though, very worried. 26% said they were expecting a drop of 10% or more by February. That's even down 20%, 18% from when we pulled them back in September. 19% are expecting gains of 5% or more. So you got this mix of folks feeling like we're going to fall further, but a very few small, brave crowd thinking that we're going to have 5% or more gains in the next 6 months.
All right, so go back to your first point. 1 in 5 of your surveyors, of those surveyed, say they are, quote, very worried, but that's actually less than it was. So it's the trend. What the numbers are still bad, Caleb, but the trend seems more positive.
Yeah, they're warming up to the markets, and this is over the last month or so. They started to get a little bit more comfortable with investing again, started buying stocks again, started buying index funds and ETFs, but also putting money into safer places too. So that while they're worried, they want to put money to work, but they're realizing there finally is an alternative. So we saw a lot of our respondents buying more CDs, buying more money markets, and then favoring those big blue chip stocks again. So what are they worried about? They're worried about a recession. Most of them are worried about a recession next year. A lot of them are making safer investments. 10%, only 10% say they're making riskier investments. Bitcoin was not on that list this year in this latest round. 55%, a little bit more than half, expecting a recession next year. And a recession is the biggest concern they have going into 2023. It used to be inflation. It used to be rising interest rates by the Fed. Now it's a pure recession that most of them are worried about. But they have walls of worry all around them, and they've been worried about recession, inflation, Fed raising rates, supply chain issues all year long. But the concerns, Brian, are starting to ease a little bit.
They are, but again, going back to these data points we've got from your survey, Caleb, people are still bearish. I mean, to your point, it's maybe they're a little less bearish, but nobody, or that small, brave group, I guess, as you called them, is expecting gains. Kind of sounds like everybody else is pretty negative, which, by the way, Caleb, as you know, we've been doing this a long time. When everyone's negative, maybe that's kind of a positive.
Yeah, that's right. And so the more scared people get, usually that's a pretty good contrarian indicator. You do it in your own surveys. AAI shows the same thing. Bank of America's mutual fund manager survey, same thing. When people are at their most scared, that's when things start to turn around a little bit. Not to say that's going to happen this time, but people have been extremely scared. Back in the fall, Brian, as you remember, in the depths of the bear market, people were pretty scared to put money back to work, but we're watching money flows week after week. They're starting to come back into equities finally. Today, obviously, a very huge day for investors, maybe the biggest day of the year. But we're also looking, and we're constantly looking at what they've been looking for, what they've been searching for, to your earlier point. So we finally have the Investopedia 2022 terms of the year, and there's some pretty fascinating ones. Let's run through them. Are you ready?
Give us your top ones quickly. I want to know. Don't tell me. Oh, the poison pill? What?
Poison pill, and you can thank Elon Musk for at least one or two of these. Poison pill, obviously, what the Twitter board was thinking about doing when Musk put out that $54.20 bid to buy all of Twitter. They were thinking about a poison pill, driving that share price up. A recession, obviously, on everybody's mind. Expect that to be huge next year. Hostile takeover. Thank you again, Elon Musk. Cold storage. Thank you, Sam Bankman-Fried, and thank you, FTX and Celsius. People are now thinking about how to store their crypto. A bear market, obviously, that's been a big word throughout the year. The Fed funds rate, Brian, nobody knows about this until they have to know about it, and people really care about the Fed funds rate. We're going to find out a lot about that today, but some of these other ones are fascinating. Capitulation. Never quite got it. Gilts, got that from the UK government. So what everybody was looking for all year, that's what we care about, because that shows you where investors' mindset was throughout this tumultuous year of 2022.